It's time for the Power Hour.
Woo! I love this new intro.
I'm pumped.
This new intro.
Yeah, I love. Thanks, Bruce, for the new intro. I'm pumped. Hello, Mama Bear. Eventually, we're gonna have Mama Bear on for the Power Hour too. So Bruce was kind enough to let me do some exercise, and before we did this, we did a 3:30. We're trying this time. See if I can get a good because people know I'm struggling. I want to try to get more in shape. Less naps. I used to take a power nap. Now it's a power hour of content, which is really the goal to do this. And I appreciate you accompanying me in this venture, Bruce, my good friend, on both channels. So remember to like and subscribe to both of us because we're awesome. And there's news coming in even as we speak, I think. I Abomination AJ is here. Yes, I'm trying to take life by the balls and go for it. I'm 42.
What, is that a reach around?
No, well, get your balls checked too if you're 42 as well. Get everything checked. But I want to be healthier and stop making excuses and really take this YouTube thing seriously. That's all. El Necron got an alert.
Hey, got it. Hey,
Brian LCS, figure drawing, Mwamba 85 DT. Yes. And then figure drawing says, Bruce, will Deadpool 3 make more than Inside Out 2?
I don't think so.
I guarantee it. I already have a bet going on. I already have one bet going on about it.
I doubt it because Inside Out 2 is a family-friendly movie, which you could take the kids over and over again. I don't think Deadpool 3 is going to make more than Inside Out, but it will get close.
I think the rewatchability and all the cameos, if they're accurate, which is probably one of the main topics.
Yep. And
how much the campaign is for Deadpool Wolverine around the world, where Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are appearing everywhere in other countries, and how much appeal this has to worldwide regions, all around the world, is unparalleled. And I don't think, when you have an R-rated movie like this, did it hurt the first one? No.
Did it make $1 billion?
Yes.
Did the second one make $1 billion?
No. But it didn't have... The second one was a sequel that had some excitement, but not as much as finally getting Deadpool right. And now we're finally getting... It has that hook to have finally Deadpool and Wolverine together the legit way. Okay.
My problem with Deadpool and Wolverine. I think there's way too many cameos. I think too much of the movie was leaked. Too much of it was shown. I don't know. It just.
I think there's still going to be some surprises.
I can see if the movie was like 3 hours and we saw all this much content leaked, but it's literally what, 2 hours and 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think everything is show. I don't think. Degrassi, Hugh Jackman is staying.
Yes.
You mean for Avengers Secret Wars?
Yes. That was with Bill, I think yesterday or today.
Zeno decided to come for the Power Hour.
Zeno, wow.
Yeah, he had a different idea of what this was going to be. No, Zeno, I know you would definitely show up for that notification.
Uh-huh.
Power bottom hour. Max why am I a bottom?
You just look like a bottom, especially a power bottom. You should put that poll up. Does Max look like a power bottom?
No, I'm not putting
that right there. That face right
I'm
there.
not putting up. In Zeno's
That's like an old power bottom
in
face.
Zeno's dreams. No. No. What are you saying, Degrassi? Hugh Jackman is at least for another decade. I don't know about that. Really?
Well,
I'm hard to. Degrassi, our source Degrassi knows.
I have faith in Degrassi.
I don't, because he doesn't come around my channel.
He's been telling me for weeks that George R. R. Martin book release announcement is going to be made soon. And was it yesterday or the day before? He put out a statement that the book was finished.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh my goodness! Everyone think they know me like that. That
you are submissive. Everybody knows
it's obvious. Oh my!
It's very obvious.
Well,
hey, welcome back, Rising Renegades.
Yeah, Giratina's Rising Renegades. Thought he'd be done after Multiverse of Madness. Welcome. Giratina has a channel. I subscribe to your channel as well. I'll check it out.
So did I. It's regardless, I know I wanted a new Wolverine for the new for the new X-Men coming to the MCU, but I can't deny it anymore. Hugh Jackman is hella popular as Wolverine.
Well, here's the other thing though that I just thought, because Andrew Casale, the Super Spider-Man Tobey Maguire fan, is here. What are the chances that Tobey Maguire also makes a cameo in this with Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds? Because I don't think you could pass that opportunity up. And I haven't heard anyone talking about Tobey Maguire.
I have
in Deadpool Wolverine. I have.
This guy has. I have. A few weeks ago on Monday Madness, I believe. Hugh Jackman put out I think there was a statement or a rumor that he wouldn't do Avengers 5 or Secret Wars, whichever it's called, unless Tobey Maguire was in on it. So might get a Tobey Maguire, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is real speculation here.
I really think it's too big of an opportunity to pass up. I really do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna also go to DC Film News to see if they have.
I think it would be a good idea. Also, if Sony was smart, take Andrew Garfield and put him in the Sonyverse, or Tobey Maguire, but leave Miles away from Sonyverse. Leave him in animation form. That's just my opinion.
Leave Miles in animation?
Yes.
No, I think it's time. I think we've had so much. I think we've had so much Peter Parker, and I actually think Miles Morales is more popular than Peter Parker with the younger generations. I really do.
He is.
Let me see. I'm trying to find, because there's breaking news now, even with Superman. And
you want to just talk about the main topic first?
Sure, go ahead with that.
Oh, I forgot where it's at. Hold on. Bring this up. So the main topic is Patrick Stewart has been confirmed to be in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Do we have an image here?
Yes,
okay,
we do.
All right, let's see.
It's
here.
Per deadline.
Okay, can you make it bigger there? Thank you.
There we go.
Patrick Stewart will return as Professor X in Deadpool and Wolverine via Deadline. So Deadline is even getting on. I actually see Deadline and the bigger trades doing more scoops than they used to.
Yeah.
This is great. Remember way back when we were talking about Feige meeting with Patrick Stewart, and they're like, no, they're not going to do it.
No, they're never going to do that.
No, they're not. No. He's done. You know, I say, why not? No, I do eventually want other actors to play these characters. I do.
Yes.
But if you're going to get it, throw a celebration for everyone that's brought MCU to where it is to the pre-MCU. It's a celebration of everything. This is what Flash should have been. I liked Flash, but it could have been a lot better of a celebration of all the DC.
Well, we have to blame James Gunn for changing the Flash.
No,
removing Batfleck and doing drunk Aquaman at the end.
Removing stuff, yes, but the actual stuff with the flashback or the in the Speed Force where they showed the different versions of Superman and stuff, that was probably
hey Josh Herrera, hey buddy,
hey, Josh. That was probably done right before James got in charge, So Cal says it only makes sense to have Xavier in it. He has to talk to Wolverine. I can't believe this. I think I might see it two times in please don't mention that guy's name in the chat. I know you're having fun, but I don't want anyone to say that I was contributing to his name being mentioned. That's all. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just saying, please just don't even mention that name. Okay. But yes, I think I'm going to see it two times the open. I'm going to come two times the opening weekend for Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to come one time for Wolverine and one time for Deadpool.
Oh. Remind me not to sit next to you in the movie theater.
I might actually. I think I've been more excited about that than lots of things right now.
No, I just read what Zeno said. No,
you don't need a pill for that. I'm instantly ready to go. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Here we go. Shades.
I didn't get my tickets yet, though.
The George Clooney cameo with James Gunn's doing. Pika Shades, he was on MMA International with.
Hey, Pika Shades, correct? Thank you for being on the show. Yes, appreciate it. Sean Hickman has an interesting question. Is McAvoy and Fassbender going to be in this movie? Oh. I'm not opposed to that. That would be interesting to have two versions of Magneto and Professor X in this movie. That might be, I don't know. That's, the other thing even though Bryan Singer is canceled and I don't like him. He did good movies and in Days of Future Past.
Yes.
He did some next level stuff with having two versions of the characters meet. That wasn't done in these comic book movies before. People forget how special that was at the time. Remember when that came out, Bruce?
Yeah, I remember.
Having both versions of the X-Men, that was something that wasn't done before.
That's
Christopher Reeves was always intended to be Christopher, but the way they did it, the execution of it was
me, I'm all for multiverse crossovers and events, even though people think the general audience is too stupid to understand the multiverse, but that's just me.
Clooney is the best Batman. Abomination AJ, I think they should have just went with the end of Flash and have Clooney become the new Batman.
No,
I would have loved that because it's just like, well, not that he's getting overly political now, though.
We're not even talking about that. No more politics, Max.
No, I'm saying I'm not getting into politics. But if you want someone to be, the audience gets annoyed with it either way. So
Clooney was horrible as Batman.
No, but he was great at the end of The Flash.
He just stood there.
I know, and it was great. He was a very striking, handsome, older Bruce. I liked it. Different.
That sounds like me.
Yeah.
I gotta shave.
Kilmer doesn't.
Nobody likes his beard.
I like the beard. I'm actually, just to give everyone an update, besides getting in shape, I am thinking about having my wife just shave it's been so hot. I think I'm just going to shave my hair off again, let it grow back. And just
the hair on your back or the hair on your head?
The head. So Yeah, I'm not having her shaving my back hair. She doesn't want to touch that. I do have it. Chest and back hair. But yes, I'm thinking of just shaving it down, cooling down, and then we're focused on working out, because it's also nice when you have shorter hair when you're really working out a lot too.
Yeah.
This
Sure hair.
keep your cool.
I do have hair under this hat.
Stone Cold Max. Shave my own head, be a man. I don't want to like go and make a divot in the back of my head. She did good. You can't fix ugly. I'm not an ugly man.
Wow, Cal.
I mean, I can use some shaping and like. I'm not an ugly man.
Little Botox around the eye. Is that a help?
I'm not getting any Botox. Nothing.
What about a Brazilian butt lift?
I don't know what that is.
It's when they take the fat from your stomach and inject it in your ass.
No, I don't want that. All right. So who else, now that we know Patrick Stewart is most likely in Deadpool Wolverine via Deadline,
yes,
who else would be your wildest guess and that you'd like to see in the past MCU in Deadpool Wolverine? Mine now is Peter Parker. I would really like to see Tobey Maguire in here. They've, and Ryan Reynolds threw us for a loop. He's like, oh, he was on social media saying Wesley Snipes is never going to be in this. I don't get along. Remember Blade Trinity? But I think he's actually now. They say he's in it. I don't know.
I don't know. That would be a surprise, because I know there's some things that he did on the set of Blade 3 that Reynolds didn't like. So I don't know. But anything's possible with the right amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
And throwing him in his Blade would be awesome. Because he still has
who I want? I want to see Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider again.
No.
I'd like that. I'd like to see him and Blade together.
No.
I think Elektra, Daredevil, would be on my list. I don't know about Eric Bana's Hulk. That would be kind of cool to get a different Hulk. That would be kind of cool,
Okay. Who else? James Marsden, Return of Cyclops. I would like to see that. I think they did him dirty, killing him with Cyclops. That was ridiculous. I don't know.
Okay, and Rhea is here, wishing AJ a happy birthday. Happy birthday, AJ. Nice. And Degrassi says, is Matt Reeves going to announce that the Batman is joining the DCU at SDCC? The same but different. Do not get CGH's hopes up. Now, if they did that, I would support it. I just don't think so.
I think I would like to see Robert Pattinson as the Batman for the DCU. I liked his portrayal of Bruce Wayne as Batman.
You too.
Yes.
You too. You want to see him join this version Superman.
Yes, I would like to see sparkly Batman in the DCU.
If there was one person that could convince Matt Reeves, because I think even more so than Pattinson, it would be Matt Reeves to do that. It would be James Gunn. I think he's the only one that could convince Matt Reeves.
I know.
There could be some. I'll be honest. There's a chance. There's also something going on because they canceled the Arkham series. Maybe they are making moves to bring it in. That would bring the house down. Like, imagine if James Gunn makes a surprise appearance because he didn't say he's not going. He says he's busy filming, which leaves the door open a crack. That's my speculation. What if he goes to San Diego Comic-Con and says, here's Matt Reeves. He has an announcement, and we're bringing Pattinson into the DCU. That would bring down the house.
Do you think they can have Batman? Maybe that's why Batman 2 was delayed,
No,
Because
I don't. I think Batman 2 is delayed because Matt Reeves is slow. I get so much crap.
He's not slow.
He is very slow at writing and developing and making his movies. He's very slow.
Max is high again. I agree with you, Cal.
But can you imagine that? Now, I don't think that's going to happen. But I would, if that were possible, I think James Gunn's the guy to bring it together. And I think it also would be a game changer in the house, and the fans would go wowed. You know,
I really and it also would cut down on the confusion with the audience, because for some reason, I don't know why people think having two Batmans at the same time would confuse.
They maybe offered them more money too to do it. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see. CGH is trying to pitch a show with me and him now. Madness Beyond Movies with the CGH. That's the title of it. Okay, CGH, I'm open to it. You got to throw some
movies.
Madness Beyond Movies. Okay. We'll talk, CGH. Let me see. Now, what is this?
That is a new image of Dogpool.
Dogpool. Would you get this type of dog?
No.
I would. It's cute.
I know you would. No, it's not.
Yeah. I would. I don't like the tongue, though. I don't like the tongue sticking out. But I think other than that, he's cute. Like
that dog is constantly drooling. Ew.
Yeah, I don't like the constant drool.
No.
Very cute, though. I like that he's wearing his shoes. You know, he's at the premiere, Deadpool Wolverine. He's getting along with everybody. I do kind of want a Dogpool stuffed animal. I think that'd be really awesome.
You think so?
Cal says no one's going to get that ugly arse dog. Baloney, Cal. This breed of dog is going to skyrocket the sales from breeders after this movie. I'm sure. Elna Kron says this is Crypto for Superman. We already saw Crypto.
No. Was that Crypto?
Was it? Yes. I think it was.
I saw this earlier. A fan made a Superman poster. I thought it was cool.
All right, let's see it.
There you go.
That's a good one. I don't listen. I'm not sold that we need Crypto in the movie, though. I know there's a version of Superman with Crypto, but it's not in all the comics, is it? It's only for certain versions of it, and I'm not sold that we need Crypto.
No, he's around in the current Superman comics.
But I don't know if I want to see him live action.
I think this would be a great marketing to sell toys of Crypto and plushies. Who wouldn't want a plushie of Crypto? Come
on. I liked it for the animated movie that I never finished, but I'm just not feeling. I'll wait to see. I'm open to it, but I don't particularly want to. I'm not against it.
Even though I don't believe it's Crypto, I think it's just a dog that was brought to set to be like, oh, look how cute it is, or it's to throw people off.
It was a joke, Zeno. I didn't really believe it. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Now there are more images from Superman set coming out. David Cornsweat Superman walks up to home plate at Lord Tech Field. So we have them there with the umbrella. I don't know how he's doing this in this heat.
It's like crazy hot there.
Let me see what else.
The logo was the new logo.
That looks horrible.
The postal logo. Above.
That looks horrible. Whoever did that.
That's a fan thing.
I know, but yeah. Is this
Yeah, Stephen Bleckert.
Stephen Bleckert has been cast in Superman for an unknown role via James Gunn.
In all three Guardians movies, and he was in what was that Superman, Dark Superman movie he made? Burn Bright, or whatever the hell it was.
Brightburn. All right, let me see what this is. Oh, okay, here's video. Let's see. I'm searching the hashtag because stuff's coming in. It's very exciting.
I think that's from yesterday when he was in the ground, a hole in the ground or whatever.
All right. I like. It's interesting how much they're including all the extras. You know, this is actually really good after the strikes too. That this production is including this many extras. You know, yeah. Because they're all under those new contract guidelines. This is good for the industry. This is good for those people that want to do this stuff.
Oh, we got a $5 Canadian super chat, Max.
All right.
From your new partner in crime on, what is it? Madness?
Beyond Movie yes. Movies Beyond Madness. CGH $5 Canadian. Matt Reeves has never made a bad movie. Quality takes time. I've never said he made a bad movie. I just said I liked the first Planet of the Apes better, and he takes a long time. And I like the Batman. You can't rush art. Toy Story 2. Matt Reeves is crafting a masterpiece, not junk food. Okay, CJH. Listen, I didn't say that he's bad. Did I ever say that? I said he takes a long time. You know? So thank you for the support. I really appreciate it, CJH. We'll be talking soon. I got to get that watch party, which I will help you host. Don't worry about your computer. I will help you host. So yeah, but I really like how much he's using extras and how much he's with the people. It really, again, I get a different feeling from that than even though I really loved Man of Steel and BVS, that he was like a god among people. He's still a god, but he is really involved with the people, just like a lot of people said, very Spider-Man 2, Raimi Spider-Man 2 vibes with Tobey Maguire. He's constantly interacting with people. That's going to be really interesting to see. It's going to be great. Oh, got another super chat, $5 from El Necron. Can't wait for Max and Bruce to guess on the Witching Hour.
Ooh.
Nice. I'm up for that, El Necron. Definitely.
More black metal.
I liked it. I got to still watch that documentary. I'll be honest. I was interested, but I never watched the documentary you sent me, but I got to watch that for sure.
I definitely want to be on the same panel as Necro Wolf.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, let's see what this
sound.
That's just regular traffic going by, I guess. Is that directed traffic, or is this actually people traveling?
Well, I know it's part of the set.
Okay.
The shoot or whatever.
Not much to see in this one. Okay, that was from yesterday.
I know there were some photos with
yeah, that's what Superman, I'm trying to find.
Superman fighting in the stadium.
Yeah, let me bring this down and try to find those, because it's taking too long going through all these images.
Well, while you're doing that, I think you will be interested in this. They have a VHS inside plays a video that confirms the film will be at SDCCC. This was handed out to the press.
Oh man, make that bigger, Bruce.
Dude, this thing's so cool.
Why do they get all the cool stuff? See, this is why it pays to be in Access Media.
Yeah. I think
click on it. There you go. Okay.
That's so freaking cool.
That is gonna be so. Does it have does it have anything on there, like a trailer or anything?
It doesn't say. It just says it contains. If inside plays a video confirms the film will be at STCC. That's it.
Okay.
This has to be the coolest box art ever.
If I would get this box and just tape it off of Hulu on a blank tape and put it in there. That's easy to do. Let me see. Wait. What else does it click the right button? What else does it say?
Hold on. I forgot to do something. I didn't realize it. Necron wasn't a moderator. There we go. Click on what?
Click to the right to see what's next. I still didn't get. Oh, that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to this movie. I also hope that some of our friends that are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con vlog a little bit. Hint, hint.
I'll be vlogging from Baltimore.
Yeah. I do want to see. I want to see some vlogging if possible. No pressure, but I would love to see it. But what is that? There was another VHS that's been on Walmart recently for the Terrifier. The Terrifier 2 VHS the movie is on the VHS tape, is at Walmart in the horror section. It's not necessarily in the media section. It's like by the Funko Pops. It's $30. Did you know that, Bruce?
No.
Yes, it was. I covered it on the channel.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Oh, Josh Herrera, you'll be there in Hall H. Awesome, man.
Nice.
You get around, Josh. Awesome.
Josh is awesome.
Cal says I kind of don't like that they're putting films on VHS. It takes a lot away from the coolness that it was VHS. The cool thing is they don't make them anymore. Well, I like that they're making them, but $30 for a VHS is ridiculous, though, for a new VHS, unless it's really special edition, like, if they do something really cool with the show. All right, I found some more images here. This is Lord Tech Field.
I think it's what's that, Progressive Stadium or whatever it's called.
And here is it's very hard to see. It's Superman and Ultraman or the Bizarro Superman or something.
That's I forgot who that is.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Excuse me.
It's not
what's very cool is it seems that they're going to be fighting during a baseball game, right?
Yeah.
This is sort of like Dark Knight Rises. They had a scene during a football game.
I still think that's Midnighter. I don't think that's Ultraman. But
CJH says, OMG, James Gunn ruined Superman. There's strings in the new movie. James Gunn sucks. I agree.
What?
Yes. But I think people they're talking about baseball. Think about how cool it is that you're going to have a Superman movie and one of the best fight sequences is going to be in a baseball stadium during a game. That's legit. Have we ever seen anything like that in a Superman movie before?
This picture, can you make it smaller? Are they flying allegedly?
Well, they have the rigs on, the wire works on. Apparently, yes.
So it might be Ultraman or Ulysses.
Yeah. How much you want to bet it's going to be Goofy? El Necron says. Well, not the battle sequence, I don't think. There's more.
Returns.
It looks like the villain is taking Superman by the head and like ramming him.
Was there a fight scene in a baseball field in Superman Returns? I don't remember. No,
there was barely anything in Superman Returns. I think he saved. All right, let me find something else. I think I retweeted a clearer picture here. Let me see.
Oh, he landed a plane in a baseball field stadium.
Okay, here's more pictures. I found them. I know it's not great, but this is probably the best we're going to get now. This doesn't look goofy, El Necron. He's throwing a punch there.
He's literally grabbing Superman's junk right there.
Oh,
look
yes.
What his hand is. Come on.
Maybe he punches him in the balls.
He's grabbing his kryptonite nuggets.
That, are they going to have a scene because it's a James Gunn movie that Superman gets punched in the junk? Or is this just a weird freeze frame? Superman gets punched in the junk. Confirmed. Literally confirmed. I don't think that's what's happening there. I think it's just a weird angle, Bruce.
He's helping him adjust it.
Nah. All right, let's see the next one.
He wanted a hot dog at the park.
Look how intense they are running at each other. I also don't think this is Cornswood. I think these are the stunt people. I think in other scenes where you saw Corn Sweat with the wire work.
Is that the Ezra Miller run?
No, the Ezra Miller run. I still don't like that run. CJH is gonna add bang, boom, pow. Superman is slapstick. Cal says woke. What is woke about this, Cal? What is woke about this? Obviously, it's the stunt people. Beltry says it's. I mean, it's not obvious. I'm guessing it just doesn't look like Corn Sweat. It's funny how when they do stunt work that they have the cape cut off.
It's woke because one of the guys in the picture is black, literally all black.
Wow. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like Superman throws a big punch forward, and he dodges it and tackles Superman. And then the other scene we saw is he's dragging him. Degrassi says, from these shirty pics, very little can be gleaned. I'm doing my best to make a big story out of these pics, Degrassi. How dare you say little can be? I think we've gained a lot. We've been talking about for like 10, 15 minutes now. James Gunn's doing the stunts.
No,
his run was better in the Flash than Justice League.
That's actually Jennifer Holland doing the stunts.
And who is the dude just watching them fight? Yeah, who's the dude in the bottom right? Good. I wasn't even looking at that. Strange. Good question.
Somebody on the crew?
I don't know. This all you got, Max? I mean, for now, this isn't exciting for you, Cal. I'm very excited. This is probably one of the best. Okay, so what did we get recently? Let's recap, Bruce. What did we get recently from the set? Last week, we got Guy Gardner and Hawkeye and Mr. Terrific. A very good look at them. I was disappointed by Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner's costumes. Mr. Terrific has grown on me. I'm all in on Superman suit, and I wasn't at the beginning from the reveals.
Yeah.
Then this week, we got Crypto confirmed. No, we didn't get Crypto confirmed, but we got a lot more scenes with Superman.
Can we agree that's not Crypto?
Yeah, I know. Okay. And then they might have him in as a joke.
I think it was a joke.
No, but he might actually be in the movie as a joke too. You know.
No, I wouldn't mind Crypto being around. They could even bring in Super Horse or Shrieky the Cat.
There's no Super Horse, is there?
Yes, there is. What are you talking about?
Okay. And then this week, we got to see Superman interact with the public like Spider-Man 2. He got buried in some rubble of bricks that was really sunken into the ground. That means there's an epic battle. And then this today, we get these images of him fighting who we've seen this character in other images before with the the engineer that he was walking beside, it looked like before. Yeah,
the engineer and Rick Senior.
That's probably going to lead up to the Authority. Mm-hmm. But this also proves, whether you like it or not, potentially spoilers, that this villain is probably going to be a big villain in the movie. Is going to be
villain. I don't think it's a villain.
You don't think this is a villain?
No, I think Superman is trying to convince the Authority to stop killing people and do it his way.
All right.
And here is Super Horse with the rest of the Legion of Super
I don't need to see this.
Come on.
Go.
Yes, come on.
No, I do not need to see Super Cat, Super Horse, Super Monkey, and Crypto. Like, this is the last thing I'd want to see.
Why not? Horsehead.
Do an animated thing and then the Horsehead. Let's get back to the cool stuff here. And then this week we get to see I don't know the character's name. There's been so many. They said Ulysses. I don't know. A different
Ultraman.
A version of Superman that's in the Authority that maybe has Superman's genes that might have been developed by LexCorp or what's James Gunn's brother's called his character. He may have been created in a lab, going up against Superman in an epic battle at a baseball game.
Yes. What was the the theory was it was a Bizarro / Ultraman clone / whatever they could think of stuff, whatever.
CGH says that sounds like BVS. OMG, James Gunn is just doing BVS.
Oh, wow.
I do actually agree that I'm getting tired of seeing just the evil. Like that was my worst part of Flash, was just the main villain was just an evil Flash. I'm getting sick of that. I am getting sick of that. I'd like to see a legit straight up villain and not just a dark version of a character. Like there's room for that, sure, but not at the start. I mean, what would you prefer? But at the same point, these scenes are exciting, and I'm very happy that it looks like we're getting a lot of action.
But
that was my main problem with my least favorite Superman movie was Superman Returns. It had like very little action. It was too homage. It was almost nauseating how much.
I don't think the Authority is the main villains. I still think Lex Luthor is the overarching villain of the whole movie. Mm-hmm. I think he's probably using the Authority. Well, we know the Authority's in this. We know the Justice League / the Terrifics are in this. So
that's why we have. Well, Cal, these comic book characters have good villains. They don't just have. There are versions like Dark Flash and Dark Superman and stuff in the comics, but there's a lot of just really original villains in these comics that they don't ever get to, right, Bruce?
Yeah, that's the role gallery for Superman and Batman is huge. I will be very disappointed if they just did a clone of Superman. It'll be what was that, Superman 4 all over again?
Yeah. I wish they'd save Lex for some people are comparing it to Superman 4 too. I wish they saved Lex for the sequel to give us a whole new villain. I actually disagree. Especially if you're going to do this, I'm very glad Lex is in it. I want to see a new version of Lex. That's the one I like, Jesse Eisenberg, but I'm ready for a new version of Lex too. I'm most excited about Lex and Lois more than Superman. Samir says James Gunn said that Lex is the primary antagonist, might fight others, but Lex is the villain. Do you have proof of that, Samir? I believe you, but I would love to see the quote there where he says.
I think I covered that on my show a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So
Vince has another topic. So did the Captain America trailer actually come out?
No, it did not. The scoopers were wrong. People were sitting on stream.
RJ was wrong. RJ was wrong too.
Hashtag RJ's never right.
No, I think RJ was the one that said that. Did he say that trailer was coming out?
Yes. I think it started with my time to shine. Started the whole. It's coming out in 3 hours, guys. 2 hours. It'll be out at 12. Now it's going to be released tonight.
Okay. It's on Threads, but can you find us the thread? Because if I just start looking through threads, it might take a while. Oh, El Necron. Yeah, that's not true either, though, El Necron. I think that was RJ that said that. I think.
Yes, it was the first.
My time to get me some toast.
It was the first tweet I saw this morning was RJ saying only a few more hours, guys.
Okay. Well, let's see what else is on.
I had something. Give me a second.
Okay.
Besides that, they're releasing some movies on ABC from Disney.
Okay. Cool. Oh, this is a Nintendo. This is weird. Nintendo posted a teaser trailer called Emio, and it's like very horror. What in the world? This is like A24 Nintendo. What is this? Who is Emio? Visit only in the description. What do you think of this, Bruce? I know you're not a huge Nintendo fan, but is that interesting?
I don't know. It's not like Nintendo's known for doing horror games.
Well, look at here's the only. It's very, very VHS quality. It's got a paper bag on the head. That one's smiling, and this it's different. He's smiling there. I guess it's the same look there.
I just find it weird that Captain America is a year away. Why would they release a trailer now?
It's done filming. Get people hyped. You have to promote. You have to promote the next project
year out
after.
though?
You have to start promoting the next project after Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't know. I still think it's too close to. If it releases tonight during the ESPYs, fine, but it has a better chance of being shown at SDCC. Here we go. Coming to ABC this fall: The Little Mermaid, The Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and Hocus Pocus 2. So you get to watch it free on ABC.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great. I really, there are people that have less expendable cash now, but that still have cable, and this is great for families. I really didn't like The Haunted Mansion though. I didn't see Hocus Pocus 2, and I would highly recommend The Little Mermaid and both Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember they used to do Disney Sunday night movies on ABC. They used to do that for Disney movies. That was a great idea. They should bring that back.
That's great. I didn't know if anyone knew this. Unfortunately, we have another celebrity passing to report on. Did anyone know about Shelley Duvall?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, was this just today this happened?
Yes, this morning they announced it. I loved her in Popeye.
I'm trying to collect the Robin Williams like hidden gems on VHS, and Popeye's on my list to get. And I haven't seen it. No, I didn't mean to highlight that.
Don't do it.
But she was in Shining. Shelley Duvall of The Shining and Popeye has passed away at 75. Annie Hall, Time Bandits, Three Women, and much more.
Ooh.
So I would say celebrate the video, her history in entertainment. Go watch some Shelley Duvall movies.
And she had that show on CBS in the 80s. It was like Grimm fairy tales. They used to come on CBS. I forgot the name of the title of the show. It was really.
I never thought about that. Is she related to Robert Duvall? I don't know.
I've never thought about that either.
I put some Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater on my Twitter feed. Okay, liked her, good actress. What was her? Mia Goth was saying that she would like to. This is where I recognize Shelley Duvall recently on X, is where Mia Goth was saying she would like to be in a remake of The Shining, and they put her picture next to Shelley Duvall. And I kind of feel like, yeah, Mia Goth has a little bit of that. Something
Didn't
that
they
Shelley
do a
Duvall
remake
has.
of The Shining already?
I don't know.
I think they did. Can we?
So is it? There's multiple people in here that saying, she was pushed to the stream by Kubrick and had PTSD. Samir's also saying Stanley Kubrick in Strange Marvel Theories severely she developed some issues after that. I'd have to research that. I'm not going to immediately I believe all of you in the chat, but I'm just not going to put that on the director because she was acting. I don't know exactly what was done to her. I feel sorry that she had PTSD after that movie, but I don't want to immediately just blame Kubrick. I'd have to see.
I've never heard that either.
No.
Here we go. It was called Fairy Tale Theater.
Fairy Tale Theater. Okay.
Also, I got something.
Okay.
Bring up the banner. I got a banner ready. Darth Plagueis and Palpatine.
Is this Acolyte talk?
Leslie Headland was asked if she knows how the Acolyte story connects to Darth Plagueis and Palpatine. Yes, I do. If I continue to get to tell this story, I know how I would like that to play out. And I would say I think it's pretty complicated and messy.
So this is actually bad news for me.
Yes.
Because this means that episode 8 is not going to bring into this.
No.
And I'm not convinced, even though I really love the Acolyte, that they are going to get a season 2. We'll have to wait and see. You know what Grace said? Well, first off, Grace didn't like the last episode, which I had some problems with it. But she said, "Get what's the character that's the stranger?" She said, "Get him off the show and make his own series. Take the bright spot from the season. Ditch the Acolyte season 2." And I want to ask everyone here, regardless, I know people have mixed feelings on the Acolyte. Do you agree with Grace? First off, tell us what you think about this topic, that this means that they're probably not going to get to Plagueis and Palpatine until later on seasons. And I don't like that she says complicated and messy, because I think that was part of the problems with the 7th episode, was it was complicated and the storytelling was a little messy in that episode.
I don't think it was. I think that, for me, I think the way they wrote episode 3 was intentionally to make people think the episode was bad. This way,
you're going to get a different point of view, but the different point of view kind of sucked.
You think it did?
Even though I still like the show, it really made me not like Saul as a character. It made him look like a buffoon of a Jedi. Even more so than...
I don't think it's a buffoon. I just think he was overwrought with emotion for no reason.
It's kind of weird.
Creepy as hell.
Yes, creepy. And I don't want to get that vibe from Saul.
Why not? I don't know. I just think that it was all... It was enough fault to go around.
There was a big payoff. There was a big setup for that episode, and it didn't pay off for me. It didn't pay off as strong. That should have been a strong episode, showing a different point of view and make it more interesting. It definitely closed story points, but
I think they closed story points. They show how the witches died. They showed that.
But ultimately, if they do not do.
They show why Osha thought that May killed everyone.
Okay. But ultimately, if they do not do a season 2 of the Acolyte, should they keep the stranger character and put him in something else or his own series?
I said it the other night. If Disney was smart, they would do a series with the stranger. A prequel.
Now,
series.
The way to piss everyone off is if in the 8th episode the stranger dies. Can you, even people that like this series are gonna be like, that's it, I have nothing left to watch in here. I'm sorry.
Well, that would be an episode left.
No, I know. If they do that in episode 8 and his character is done.
Well, I don't. Well, Degrassi's right.
Even if they do a prequel series, Bruce. What if they say, okay, he's gone, but we do a prequel series? I'm tired of getting a prequel series after we know the character dies.
Well, if you think about it, there's only so much more they can do with this specific era of the High Republic. Anyway, and depending on how old Qui-Gon is in the show, he might be
what did we spoil?
60, 70, 100 years.
What did we spoil?
Spoiling what?
I said if he dies. I didn't say it was.
What was this?
Flats the Flounder. I've seen Flats before.
Oh, that's your chat. I don't have people like that in my chat. And even though Saul was weird about the whole obsession with Osha, I'm agreeing with Degrassi. Qui-Gon's obsession with Anakin was more creepier. So,
if I did spoil something for the Acolyte, I apologize. It's just I assume most people that want to see it watch it or don't care, honestly, and I apologize if I spoiled anything. I will be watching Rings of Power. I'm looking really. I don't remember. I don't know when it's coming out though. And I would say for Degrassi, Qui-Gon was nowhere near as creepy as Saul, because
Qui-Gon, he lied, he stole, he misled the council. Come on,
but Qui-Gon thought he was fighting the one that would bring balance to the Force. Saul did not have a Padawan and really was obsessive about getting one and went out of his way to take these children away from their mothers. And it was creepy. And he had a direct master ahead of him that told him no. So it's very different. Very different.
Well, I'm glad we got this show because it expanded the universe.
So
it expanded the lore and brought elements of legend into canon.
For example, though, like Qui-Gon,
real canon, not head canon.
Qui-Gon thought he was bringing balance to the whole Force for everybody, for all Jedi.
But if there were...
Soul was very selfish in wanting this Padawan for himself and felt an attachment.
The whole balance of the Force thing, it's so weird because the balance of the Force, don't you need light and dark?
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
But there's another part.
So if they believe there were no Siths,
here's another
for 1,000 years. Wait, let me finish. For 1,000 years, wouldn't the Force be unbalanced anyway? Because there's no Sith? Am I right or wrong? Or that was just bad writing by George Lucas?
Oh, you had to add that there.
Yes, I did.
No, there's no bad writing by George Lucas.
Yeah,
but this is another part that gave the creepier vibes with Saul, is that Anakin's mother wanted him to escape a bad situation where he was a human, and I'm not going to say the word because it gets demonetized, on that planet by Jabba and Watto. Whereas the acolytes, May and Osha, their mother did not want them to leave. It's a very different situation, completely different. And
he still broke all his oaths as a Jedi to get Anakin. You don't think so?
I'm just saying it's completely different and not comparable in my view.
I'm just saying you have all these high standards for Jedis, and then they go against what they're taught and the rules, and it's fine because he was the one, he was the chosen one, which he turned out not to be the chosen one. He turned out to be a child killing douchebag.
Well, I want to get to the topic though, and I'm going to
which topic?
I got to get you're right, Cal. This supplements my income for helping my family medical leave. This show, I have a lot of hours over the year.
Right there. The Jedi were causing unbalance, not the Sith.
But I want to get to the point, Kelly. No, get over here.
Callie's an unpaid worker. She's part of the show.
Yeah, I want to get to the question though, and I want to answer: if they do not do the Acolyte, should they do a Stranger series or have him in something else? And then CGH said they have to eventually get over here. They have to eventually get rid of. You're on my last nerve, dog. Get over here. Get over here. Come here. Or do you?
I still think they could do more stories in the High Republic.
Please put her away. She's
more stories in the High Republic, just not during this time period. It has to be before, and we don't know how old the stranger is exactly. He could be 100 years old. He could be. Just how old is Vanessa Rowe at this point? Anybody know? 200-300 years old or something like that. Obviously, they know each other. That's what I'm assuming.
He says Plagueis and Palpatine are only Sith after. It's also possible for the stranger that I would say, I would see the most likely scenario he has to die. But I also think there's a storyline where he becomes a gray and does whatever he wants. It doesn't follow either. He's pretty much his own person and to do whatever he wants with the Force. Do you see that too with his character?
Yeah, what?
I think the most likely scenario is that eventually he has to die, but not at the end of the season, because there could be more stories with him in it before we get to the prequels. It's still 100 years before the prequels. There's lots of stories to tell, but I also think there's an opportunity where he doesn't have to follow the rule of two of the Sith either, and he goes out and does his own thing and has his own cult.
Well, yeah, but he also could lead into Plagueis and Palpatine. Or he could,
but just because
because they really don't specify a race of alien for Palpatine. I mean, Plagueis in the current canon for Star Wars, because Legend is not canon.
All right, so I'm going to put a poll. Should Lucasfilm ditch season 2 of Acolyte and focus on The Stranger? Sith Stranger. And please get your votes in right away so we could share the pool. All right, let's see what else we have here.
Oh, I had the announcements for SDCC.
Oh, you do? Cool. Can you bring that up?
Panels and the new look at the. Here we go. The new look for the Creature Commandos. RJ reminded me.
This is a new look?
Yes, a new art style. But
I heard they had to change the bride to not look too much like the Bride of Frankenstein. Instead of white, they had to do gray for her stripe. Legal reasons.
Could be.
No, I that was confirmed somewhere. So I do notice that her stripe is a little different.
And then here we're at the panels. Let me make this a little larger.
How many comics are you going to get from here?
Oh, stop. All I know is swag. There's a new Superman t-shirt being released. A little I think that's.
I can barely see that. Can you make it bigger?
I'm trying. Oh, there we go. How's that?
That's great. I actually, if I was going to get a Superman shirt, I prefer getting a different S.
The Batman.
I'm sorry.
The Batman Avengers freaking bag. That's pretty cool.
I like that. And my favorite, I do like the S on the hat, though. I like it on the hat.
Yeah.
But the actual T-shirt, I prefer previous S symbols versions. Like the hat, like the bag, and Creature Commandos T-shirts fire.
And then, what did I do? All right, so Thursday panel is going to be Absolute Power, which is DC's Ultimate Universe, pretty much.
Okay.
Then Friday we're going to get a panel with Jim Lee and friends, and also Harley Quinn and Kite Man panel. Then Saturday is My Adventures with Superman and Lois.
Video presentation. Okay.
Yep. And then we get a What's Happening in the DC Multiverse. Yeah, comics. Gotham City panel. Then we're going to get the Cape Crusader screening and presentation with Matt Reeves. Then we're going to get a panel for the Penguin.
This is a lot of DC at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, it's a lot. And then Saturday is the DC Book Club. I mean, creators of the young adult stuff. DC Shop exclusive, exclusive toys and comics.
Is this you only have the DC? Do you have the Marvel announcements too, or just the DC?
DC stuff.
Okay.
I didn't see a Marvel announcement, unless I missed it. We got Metal exclusives, a lot of toys, candy stuff, blah 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 blah.
I used to get the Funkos from San Diego Comic-Con. The exclusives.
I would like to see the Jim Lee and friends panel, so they can tell us where DC Comics are going for the next couple of years.
Samir says chances on James Gunn turning up based on this timeline. I still think it's within his personality. If he's capable of filming and then flying to make an appearance and hype up DC, he will. I really do believe that. I think it's too much of I think he's excited to start promoting. I mean, he's already started promoting his vision of DC. And I don't think he closed the door just because he says he's busy filming. That means he's not. It might even depend on how much he gets filmed right now, and honestly, that's a good sign that he's getting so much filmed these last few weeks, really, right?
Yeah.
They could have had, and you got to be kidding me if he doesn't want to watch this stuff too. This is his domain, right? James Gunn. Like, it's going to be hard for him to just be filming during the Comic-Con completely Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I can easily say them taking a quick break to do some promotion, and that could be factored in there. Or a planned little mini break between filming. That would be good for everyone. The crew. The other thing that's really great about filming a project, taking a little bit of a break to get the people involved, and there is a precedent with this for Comic-Con. Okay,
that's the Bride in comics, one version of her.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So there's a precedent of filming big superhero projects, taking a break, go promoting it at a convention, make an appearance, and that brings a whole new level of energy to the whole cast, to everyone working behind the scenes, behind the camera, on camera. That brings so much energy, and it's worth taking a few days from filming to get that free promotion and energy back into completing this film, and it's magical. I think they should take that opportunity, and I think James Gunn will. And I've been harassed because of my prediction that James Gunn's going to make an appearance. So
I think Peter Safran will be there, not James Gunn.
I don't think Peter Safran's going to get the same effect
because right now, they're filming.
Can you imagine Corn Sweat? Even maybe not even James Corn Sweat showing up in suit at Comic-Con? How hype that would make everyone.
No, I don't think, because James Gunn is filming.
I'm the source.
At the same time,
I'm the source, Degrassi. I'm saying the way James Gunn doesn't give a definitive no.
He's talking about the Bride's hair being changed.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what?
Oh, I know. I retweeted it. I don't have the source on hand. I don't care about all that stuff. You're the ones that care about all the source. It's still, whatever.
Wait, you did a whole stream on the symbol S. How long you care?
I mean, why would someone make up the? Why would someone? First off, I believe it because the hair, the stripe is not white; it's gray. So I absolutely.
It's also
believe
gray in the comics too.
And I do know about IP stuff is pretty sticky sometimes, and it's not a straight up satire of the Bride of Frankenstein. So they want to differentiate it to make sure that there's not going to be any issues. They probably be fine, but
I don't think there's any issues.
Yeah, that's
my hair's been many colors over the years in the comics. It's not like it's white. It's been gray. It's been blue. It's been black, purple.
Just wait till you see Maggie Gyllenhaal's Bride coming soon. I'm excited for that. RJ says WB hasn't announced the film panel, so if there's no film panel, then no DC movie news or James Gunn unless he's there to promote Creature Commandos. And I think that, okay, RJ, I was also thinking, like, where would this fit in James Gunn's surprise announcement? I would think it'd have to be Creature Commandos. He'd make it a quick appearance and then say, oh, and I have someone with me. Do you hear who else is going to be in charge of the Creature Commandos panel? Who else would be there? Because he's directing it, right?
Peter Safran, he'd be there. He's also
RJ.
Of DC.
I say if James Gunn, my prediction, if James Gunn makes an appearance at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, because he hasn't said a definitive no, he's not going. He just says, I'm going to be busy filming. The most likely panel would be Creature Commandos because he is directing, and I think he'll bring some friends. That's my prediction. Take it to the bank. I hope I'm right. I could be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
But so the animation director and the voice actors are only going to be at the panel. I think there's a good chance that James Gunn can't pass up that panel. Matt Reeves is premiering Cape Crusader in person at San Diego Comic-Con.
I think he has way too much going on to be there.
Creature Commandos is. I'm actually really excited about Creature Commandos. And I love animation, but I want to see Creature Commandos in live action. I'm actually more excited about Creature Commandos in live action than The Authority. The Bride of Yes, Degrassi. The Bride of Frankenstein is public domain, but the certain image of the streak in that may not be. The image that you get a Bride of Frankenstein with the certain characteristics. That's IP law is weird. So if it's too close to that version of the Bride of Frankenstein, So
I don't know, Max. I think it's the original. Well, if the original image is public domain, then anything made off of that image later on isn't. I mean, isn't copyrighted. I would believe. I know
there's more to it. I will admit
DC's
there's more
version
to
of The Bride is
I will admit
copyright.
there's more to it than I understand, but I think certain versions, when there's a when there's a vision, when there's a movie of it, and there's a style to that character, that image, if it's too closely portrayed to that version of Bride of Frankenstein, that might be why there's an issue and why they changed it. I don't know. You're trying to debunk me live, Degrassi. Voltaire 325-499. Hi and hello, everyone. I'm working. Perp is a pinko commie. Wow.
Facts.
Really?
No, I don't know. I'm just agreeing with him.
I haven't been checking out the streams lately. It's possible. It's possible. I'll have to ask. I'll have to send him a DM. Are you a pinko commie? I have a source. Okay. Did you at me on Twitter? That's the only way I'm going to get it.
Who what?
I understand how it works. I don't like how you just say I'm completely wrong, Degrassi.
No, 93% of the time you're usually wrong.
No.
All
right, let me see here. Oh, Samir sent me the link about James Gunn. Let me bring this up. Okay, this is actually really good. Thank you, Samir. Let me bring this up. Oh, I do remember this. Here we go. All right, this is on Threads.
What is this?
Okay, so thank you, Samir, for bringing this up. Now I remember this. The primary protagonist of Superman is Superman, shockingly. The main villain of Superman is shockingly Lex Luthor. I don't know where all this stuff is coming from, that it's something other than this. There's so many stories coming out every day, it's difficult to deal with. And every time I strike something down, I'm giving it attention. So I'll say again, don't believe anything unless you see it here. And why would you want to know everything before the movie comes out anyway? Actually, I do have some issues with James Gunn comment here. Because he was responding. Because he was responding to people asking about the character that's like the evil version of Superman that we just saw in clips and photos battling Superman. So he's acting like they're ridiculous. He's acting like they're crazy.
No, because people were saying that
that's the main villain.
The Authority was the main villain. They're not.
But
I don't see anything wrong with
it's not that off the wall for them to ask based on what we've seen. And this evil version of Superman or whatever he's going to be, Ulysses, Bizarro, whatever, he's literally being filmed right now. And James Gunn takes this opportunity to gaslight the people that are asking about it, saying, is this going to be the main villain, and act like they're crazy?
Yeah.
And then at the very end, he really reveals his cards by saying, why would you want to know anyway? That really proves to me that there was some substance and meat on the bone to the claims about this other version of Superman.
Sean Hickman said,
yeah.
No pictures of Metamorpho have come out yet on set. I think they have.
He was all in green.
Yes, I think that was Metamorpho in the set photos.
So I actually remember this, and I don't like. I love James Gunn, but I don't like the way he responded here because he acts like you're crazy for suggesting that, when just based on the photos today of the baseball field of Superman and this other thing battling, it does seem like that other villain is the main villain, not Lex Luthor. So I don't like the way he acts like people are crazy. He could have just said Lex Luthor is the main villain, but he has to add that little extra. Okay, so let me see what RJ is tweeting at me. Notification. Let me just go to your page here. Is Is this what you want me to show? The whole. I know it's an old post, but he was responding to people asking about the Authority and the evil Superman. I remember. The Ultraman, right. Ultraman. He said it was a reaction to Daniel RPK's scoop about Ultraman. Yes, I understand. People were like, it's over an hour. Okay. I finished Mailbag the other day. Is this what you wanted me to... Is this what you wanted me to show, RJ, here? August 9th, 7 p.m. Disney Entertainment Showcase. Trailers, teases, announcements, and more from Disney's upcoming movies. Moana 2. Toy Story... Is it Toy Story 5?
Yes.
That creepy Snow White where all the dwarves are looking on her like... I've said before, me and Voltaire have covered this. It looks really creepy the way they're looking over her shoulder like that. That's all I'm saying. I can't Twitter. You're right.
You just don't. You don't want to like this movie.
And Elio.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me go back. All right. Show me how to do Twitter. All right. Show me how to do Twitter. This is what you did. So what do I click to get to it? This.
What?
That's what happens. What do I click?
Just go back. Scroll up.
Scroll up where?
No, click his tweet. God, Max.
Right there.
No. Scroll up.
Scroll here.
No, down.
Down.
Anywhere. Just click. Then scroll up.
Oh, there it is.
Christ, Max. I've been on Twitter for a year.
I know. I am getting angry. Where was it? I thought I figured it out. Okay. Why do we still have this?
This is why Max can never find his penis.
I can find it right now.
You sure?
Yes.
You didn't lose it? Okay.
No. Okay, so this is the D23 schedule. Let me make this bigger. Less than a month until D23, and we've decided to provide you the schedule of the event with the descriptions not fully revealed. Okay, August 10th, 12:45, Marvel Animation Sneak Peek. First look at your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Eyes of Wakanda, future seasons of What If, and more to be showcased. Eyes of Wakanda, is that live action or is that animated? I know there's also going to be in What If. I'm excited about D23 too. Spider-Man, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, I've lost my hype for it because of X-Men 97, how good it was. It's Marvel Animation panel. Okay. That's cool. Percy Jackson Olympians season 2. I never finished the first season. I kind of lost interest. Let me see what else is here. Exploring parts and mind of Behind the Inside Out in a Dreamy Surprise. Pixar will showcase the first 2 episodes of a new series, Win or Lose.
Ooh.
What is this? Participation trophy, the TV series?
Stop.
I'm serious. The way it's called,
it's
Win.
A baseball show.
Yeah, Jeez. Win or lose with children. You know what? All that matters is that you play the game and have fun.
That's really you're gonna. This is why Max hates kids.
I don't hate kids.
Max hates.
No,
kids.
I mean that's what my guess is going to be from
kids' spirits. What's wrong with
that's kind of what they did in Mighty Ducks anyway, though. As long as you're having fun, but they still won. But it's called Win or Lose. That's my guess on it. Participation trophy.
And while everybody's participating in the chat, please smash the like button for both channels.
It's an anthology series. I'm getting a migraine listening to this segment. I regret you covering this. It's all about winning. No, I mean, strive for excellence too. You don't have to win, but I think it's a goal. You don't have to win, right? But
it's all about having fun, all right?
It's not all about having fun. That's part of it. You want to have fun, but you want to try to achieve, right? It's a hell of a reach. I don't think so.
I'm on YouTube because I like having fun.
Yeah.
Right, even though I'm sitting in a GameStop. No, I'm just kidding.
Conversations with Moana 2. New look at Moana 2 at D23 in August. Showcased alongside a Q&A from the filmmakers. Are you excited about this, Bruce?
I didn't see the first one, so I don't care. Actually.
I mean, I'm not winning on my, we got 14 viewers right now. I want to be winning. I don't want just the participation trophy and movie talk. Thumbs up this video.
I will say this.
Help us be winners.
I do enjoy streaming in this time of the day. We get to talk to the audience and have fun. So yeah. I'm having fun. I don't think we're losing.
Zootopia 2.
Here we go. Hashtag blame RJ for this segment, guys.
Yeah. First details on Zootopia 2 will be revealed alongside a Q&A with the filmmakers. This is one that I'm open to seeing, but I did not expect them to make a Zootopia 2. I didn't. Good for the the furry community too, because I know there's a strong connection between this movie and furries. What? Yes, they were just in Pittsburgh last week. Anthropomorphic animals. Furries love them. This is like the perfect movie for furries.
How many furries you actually know in real life, Max?
Not that many yet. Until I get my suit. I might get a Chewbacca suit and show up to the next year's furry convention.
I can't believe you brought up furries with a.
I'm not shaming them. They're cool. They're having fun. Wouldn't they like the? Yes. I reached out to a content creator that does movie reviews in their.
I think we should go to a furry convention and live stream from it.
I don't want to exploit the furries.
I didn't say we were going to exploit them. I'm not going to go up to a furry and start petting them or something.
I might.
You might pet a furry. I'm not petting a furry. They might have fleas.
No, I'm going to.
Or other STIs.
I'm going to bring treats.
Treats?
For furries.
What a treat. What?
Like candy. What? Candy.
That's what you call it? A treat?
No. Don't shame the furries. I do. It wasn't a joke that I feel like they would like this series, right? Zootopia, anthropomorphic animals. This is close, All right, never mind. Moving on. Behave, everyone. I don't know why you're,
Because you put up furries and you're kink.
It's not mine.
You say you want to dress as a furry.
That doesn't even necessarily. That's a big misconception about furries, that there's the kink part, that it immediately means that there's a large section of furries that just want to have fun. Please end this disaster of a segment.
And we all know Max wants to be a bunny, so he could be a power bottom bunny.
No. All right. Should I double check? Oh, here.
What else?
We have some sad news.
Don't do it.
What? Don't do what?
I don't know. Whatever you're about to do.
Physical media suffers another blow as Redbox kiosks go the way of the dodo after Chapter 7 liquidation. Redbox, the DVD kiosk rental service, is shutting down after several attempts to revitalize the platform and keep physical media alive. I used to
1,000 employees
years ago. I used to go to the grocery store at 12:01 a.m. to get the new releases.
1,000 employees have not been paid by Redbox.
Oh,
whoa,
no.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Oh, look. Hey, Shy Matsy. Awesome. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
So this is sad. It's not the same as the rental experience, and actually rental stores are making a slight comeback a little bit, like very sporadic. But I I enjoyed having the option of Redbox and going there, especially when I visit my wife's family in the country. We used to go to Redbox, and I liked going. That was the secret to Redbox. At midnight, the movies are already in there and they become available for Tuesday morning. And I got all the new releases, and they weren't due back to Wednesday night at 9. And I got to see all the new movies that way.
I've never used Redbox ever.
Yeah.
Are they gonna open up the machines and allow people to just walk up and take whatever they want?
What? No,
Redbox.
They charged you.
I'm saying they got to get rid of all that those DVDs somehow.
Well, they had a selling system where if you wanted to keep some of the movies that aren't the newest releases, you just keep it, and then they send you the DVD case in the mail.
No, I'm talking about now, since they're going under.
I don't know. They've been disappearing for a while anyway in my area. So, chicken soup of the Soul Entertainment employees, as 1,000 plus of them become unemployed. Redbox is a staple in the physical media game for more than 2 decades. It's dismantling 24,000 DVD rental kiosks alongside the teardown of its streaming service. I mean, this was bound to happen this was inevitable after the major studios stopped developing physical DVDs and Blu-rays for Best Buy. I mean, they seem to have licensed out to a third-party manufacturer for physical releases, but it's not as widely manufactured, these movies. So they really needed the big studio system to continue releasing just consistent DVDs and Blu-rays for this to work. So it's really inevitable, since they left most of the major Target, Best Buy. I think you only see them at Walmart and Amazon now for physical media DVDs and Blu-rays, and niche retailers online to order. They're not as widely mass marketed. You receive 2 busted Redbox DVDs in the mail. You get Redbox in the mail?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. I don't have any Redbox in my area anymore. Not that I wanted it to go completely, but they left my grocery stores like a year or 2 ago, and then by my in-laws close to the lake, they disappeared as well. So they're already gone out of the areas that I was renting them. It's not even plausible for me to get them anymore before this announcement, but sad to see them go. I think it was a good start. I think you did good for your money there. And they did have video games for a while as well. I think actually that video game Gamefly still is a thing. I have to check that out. Yeah, and you can actually get really good deals on Gamefly after it's not like super new release. They will sell it to you, and then
that's why I have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah,
so I can get freaking new games every month. Yeah,
all right,
and they mine.
I guess we have time for one more topic, and then we'll end it here.
All right, that's fine.
I do have to make it to the Rite Aid to get my wife's medicine. Finally, they finally got it in. Okay, so here is Deadpool and Wolverine's runtime. Prepare to get comfortable as the official runtime for Deadpool and Wolverine pops its claws. With Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine theatrical debut a little more than 2 weeks away, audiences could wonder how long they'll need to sit in theaters as Wade Wilson and James Hallett slice and dice each other to ribbons for our entertainment. Thankfully,
2 hours and 8 minutes. That's it.
You didn't let me finish reading it first. Oh. All right. Thankfully, Deadpool and Wolverine won't be a 3-hour epic, though some fans would welcome the opportunity. I was actually hoping for that. According to bbfc.com UK, Marvel's runtime for Deadpool and Wolverine clocks in at 128 minutes of flirting, foul language, and fiddling with the MCU multiverse. So that is 2 hours, 8 minutes.
That's short for.
That really makes me think that the $3 billion prediction that I made is going to happen. If it was a 3-hour movie, it'd be harder to get to that.
What?
2 hours, a brisk
justifying $3 billion for this movie?
Yes, by the runtime. You're going to be able to fit a lot of showing of a 2-hour, 8-minute movie, which really 8 minutes is credits.
Cheeseman, Max has a problem finishing, so I have to cut him off.
Yeah. No, I think it makes it more, the runtime here makes it more likely that it's going to fly past the $2 billion, the first $3 billion worldwide movie ever. Stop smoke. Listen, when James Gunn appears at San Diego Comic-Con in Deadpool, gets 3 million, Wolverine and Deadpool, it's not just Deadpool, and all those cast of pre-MCU characters show up, you all have to come and apologize to the Max. You all have to come apologize to me.
What?
I will be ready to accept all your L's. It's not going to age like sour milk. I am high on life. I'm straight edge, Cal. I'm high on life. I haven't had anything. Look, what am I going to get from you, Degrassi, if I'm right and you're wrong? Well, Mission Impossible sucked. That movie wasn't good. If it was good, you know, be ready to make fun of you. We'll see. We'll see. I can't wait to follow box office movie.
You wanna make a bet?
$5. I can't be making all these bets.
No money.
I'm barely making enough on YouTube a month, but I'll do $5. Yes.
I'm not. No, not money.
What do you have in mind, Bruce?
If it makes $3 billion, I will create content on your show for 2 weeks.
Okay. What do I have to do?
Just show up on my show on Sundays and Mondays for
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If you win, I will do a show every other day called Kingdom of Madness.
Nice.
I like that title. I like that title.
RJ, I bet you that Deadpool Wolverine is going to pass Inside Out too, and that's a sure thing. You're gonna be paying me $5. Look at this CGH.
I agree, CGH. I was sleeping.
No. The Red Comet, 1.1 to 1.2 billion is more realistic. Just under $1 billion. That was our bet, RJ. You don't alter the deal. What are you, Darth Vader? The bet was $5 that Deadpool Wolverine is going to surpass Inside Out 2 box office. The last Mission Impossible sucked. It was not good. Okay, I think that's it.
You think that's it?
I think that's it. We've gone more than an hour.
I know. I do want to show this before we leave. Terrifier pops are coming.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I'm nervous about this movie. Now, if I find Terrifier 2, if I find Terrifier 2 VHS at Walmart, I might be tempted to get it. If you found it, Bruce, would you buy it for $30 and keep it sealed? It's the first mass-produced VHS.
I don't know. Well, I don't have a problem opening stuff like you do. You need to open everything.
Yeah.
I can leave things sealed. Not a problem for me.
You wouldn't be interested that it's one of the first mass-produced VHS tapes in retail stores?
The Terrifier?
Yeah.
The original one?
The second.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I see it, I'll pick it up and get it for you. Did you have it?
No, I haven't been to Walmart. I have to check it out.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe I'll go to Walmart later or tomorrow and look see if they have it.
Sealed. You have to tape it if you do. You have to vlog. You have to say, hold the camera sideways and say, I'm looking for the Terrifier 2, go to the horror section. It's not going to necessarily be in. It's not necessarily going to be in.
It's Jimmy.
Let's be real. This is on discount. I'm sorry. I love Zach. I love Zach, but I already saw toys at a resale shop on discount. Come on.
It's Jimmy. Yes.
I like Jimmy. I like Jimmy, but what
Jimmy.
is this? $5 now?
Stop. I don't know.
What do you mean stop?
Leave Jimmy alone.
I like Jimmy. That's one of the best parts of Rebel Moon. Okay, who's going to end it now?
And what?
End the show.
You want to end the show?
Yeah. I have to go. I have to go to the Rite Aid.
Do I have an ending for the show yet?
No, we don't have an end. Unless
maybe
you made it.
Maybe we'll just play out the intro.
The intro again. Okay.
Yeah. So please, like, subscribe, comment. If you're watching on the replay, sub to Movie Madness Entertainment and Kingdom of Nerds. And this Sunday and Monday, I will be returning to doing giveaways.
Nice.
And tonight on Dial's channel, I will be appearing. We will be doing a review of the first Deadpool, which I don't like Deadpool, so it's going to be interesting hot takes for me. So have a good night. See everyone later. And let us know what you think of the intro that we came up with Power Hour if you haven't seen it.
I made it myself.